Hi there, I'm Ken Carrington. And having a master's degree in psychology and working as a trainer, yoga instructor, qigong instructor at one of the top retreats in California, having my own private practice, I've dealt a lot with panic attack, anxiety attack, stress disorders in general. I also went and trained with the HeartMath Institute and became a certified biofeedback stress management coach. So I have a good amount of experience working in the field of anxiety and panic attacks. Before I was asked by a team to help them with an internet project to create a website that was kind of a membership site for people to come and get tools and techniques to overcome anxiety and specifically panic attacks. So I began the work, and this is the website you're on, is Panic Attack Info Hub. And I began to upload some of the techniques and tools that I knew that worked. And some of them are available on the website. I suggest the calm hand technique and some of the other techniques that I have here. When doing the research, the team also said to me that I should be researching other programs out there and just go ahead and buy them and look at them. So I began doing that and going through them and found kind of the same thing. I knew most of the techniques, I knew most of the tools. I wasn't overly impressed. I was just more inspired to keep doing and creating a website for this. My own tools and techniques of other doctors and therapists that I knew. When I came upon one day, I came upon an ebook specifically, and I downloaded it, and I began reading the ebook. Our technician came back, and webmaster came back, and he said, "How are you doing with the site for a panic attack?" And I said, "Well, I've come upon an ebook that has really impressed me very much." And in the next week, I also began to look at the audios and everything else that came with it, looking through the forum and looking through the other support that they give, and was very, very impressed. I actually approached the team the next week and I said, "You know, guys, we can do this site, but I feel like what we're attempting to do has been done already to a very high degree." And I presented to the team Panic Away by Joe Barry. And I said, "Look, they have an affiliate program, and I really feel that Joe Barry has an amazing story, is an amazing individual, and has put together a program that I feel was hands down the best thing out there." And so the team said to me, "Do you really want to switch directions here? Do you really want to kind of hand it off and not do the project per se yourself and hand it off to Joe Barry?" I said, "After reviewing what he's done, I feel confident that's our best move to do." So Panic Attack Info Hub switched directions somewhat, and now is fully supporting through mine and many other people's looking at what the work Joe Barry does, is supporting Joe Barry's work and promoting his work. Because our intention overall was to present the truth, present the best way that our team knew how to help you, family members, and other people overcome panic attacks. Panic attacks, as you know, and I know firsthand from my clients and different people I work with, is a very intense thing to have in the life. It's very debilitating. So what we've done is go ahead and created that. And I'm very happy that Joe Barry has done the work he's done. I really feel like he's a gem in the world. If he has one reason to be here, I feel Joe Barry's reason to be here was to present you with Panic Away, to bring you a system that can bring relief and safety to your life and remove panic attacks from your life. He has a one-move technique that's absolutely brilliant in the ebook. And I knew somewhat about this technique, but was really impressed with how he presents it and his first-hand accounts of using it himself. He went through panic attacks himself. He had panic attacks, and he was able to remove them from his life using the one-move technique. I was even really impressed when he used a technique I call tapping or belief clearing. I was actually had Kevin Trudeau, many of you know him from Cures They Don't Want You to Know About. I had Kevin Trudeau in one of my classes, and Kevin approached me after and said, "Ken, I'm really amazed that you know about some of these techniques you do, like HRV and tapping." And even Kevin Trudeau said tapping is the technique to move things out of the body and remove anxiety and stress. And I knew it, Kevin Trudeau knew it, and Joe Barry knows it as well. I was impressed. He had an entire chapter on it, and he had resources to go ahead and find that. And he covers a wide gambit of things in the ebook, but gets very specific, very clear, very detailed step-by-step of how to clear anxiety and panic attack out of your system. I think the ebook, I think his entire program is something $68. I think it's $67.95, but it includes, you can instantly get the ebook, which to me is worth its weight in gold. You also go very impressive. If you were to see a therapist like myself, you pay well into near $150 or more per session. And he has set up through his network that you get a session with a therapist after you read the ebook to go over the tools and make sure you know them. He also has a bonus that he gives you of you can enter the forum and have a community of people to work with. And I thought that was just a phenomenal tool in itself. You can talk openly with other people who are using the program and see what works, if you have a block, how to overcome it, and what does it look like life after having a panic attack. After you remove this big kind of trauma from your life, what does life look like? You could talk to other people that have gone through that experience. And he also gives you that entire book on audio. So I said to the team, it would take us a lot to recreate what he's giving here for $68. I just don't even feel we can do it. So from Panic Attack Info Hub, Ken Currington and the rest of our team, we're now happy to present Panic Away to you. There's links below on the page, and you can go and look at the entire program for 2 months. And Joe Barry gives you an entire 2 months of the whole program to make sure that it's right for you. And you might say, hey, I don't want to do the program, I want to return it, that's fine. Like most other people, you'll go through the program and say, this is working. And I get excited when that happens for my clients, and hopefully you get that same excitement when you feel it's working, and you feel the excitement of finally this program can work for you. And feel secure going ahead and buying it because you know that you have the guarantee as well, the financial guarantee. So from Panic Attack Info Hub, we're pleased to announce our full support of the Panic Away program. We look forward to your response after you buy it. Maybe come back here and give us a comment and tell us how the program is going for you. And blessings to you, and hope you go forward with the tools and techniques you need to become safe, remove panic and anxiety from your life, and go ahead and live a full life.